Happy Thursday, good people. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. I know that I am because I'm in the land of the living. God saw fit to wake the Simmons family up this morning. He did not have to do that, but he saw fit to put me and my family on the wake up list, and I'm glad about it. God had me to entitle this video, God doesn't need our help. He do not need our help. Even though, faith without works is dead, God is collaborative. He is. And, with being collaborative, it's a duet. It's not a solo. We know what the Bible say about faith without works is dead. If you want something, you have to get up and go get it and do it and, put it into motion. But in certain cases, when God speaks to you and tell you something, he's going to give you something to do something for you. If he did not give you clear instructions on to go do this or go do that, I need you to do this and do that, you sit still and you wait on God. If he told you he's going to give it to you and he didn't tell you to go do anything in order for him to give it to you, sit still. I'm coming from Genesis 16, and I know a lot of us is familiar with Genesis 16, and I believe this is going to bless somebody today. Genesis 16, and it reads, Now Sarai, Abram's wife, at that time her name was not Sarah. His name was not Abraham just yet. And I'm going to read 16 on down to about 5, and then I'm going to skip over to 15 and then 21. If you will, go back and read Genesis, the whole 16 chapter, to get a clear understanding. Genesis 16, and it reads, Now Sarai, Abram's wife, bare him no children. She was barren. And she had an handmaid, an Egyptian, whose name was Hagar. Now, you know this had to be back in the day, because us sisters, we ain't even playing that mess. Not with our husband. Not at all. And Sarai said unto Abram, Behold, now the Lord hath restrained me from bearing. I pray thee, go in unto my maid. I'm going to just stop right there for a minute. We all know that the blessing of Abraham still rests on our life right now. Why? Because he is the father of many nations. And God had been told him that. God had been told him that. Even though his wife was barren, God had been told him that he was going to be a father of many nations. That they wouldn't even be able to be numbered. You understand? But us as people, this flesh is a mess. This flesh, we want to do what we want to do. When we don't see it come to pass quick enough, what we try to do? We step all on God's toes. We step all on God's toes. We step all on his toes. We step all on his toes. I'm going to go back and read it again. I want y'all to get a clear understanding. This going to help somebody. Look here, if you about to go make a decision, you about to go make a business decision. If God ain't told you to move, don't move. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Seek the Lord. I'm going to go again. I'm going to start back at the top. I want y'all to get this and get this good. God put this thing down in my spirit in my sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. Do you hear me? Woke me up. I'm a mother of 6. I be wanting my sleep, but I have to get up and pray when he tell me to. He always wake me up around 4, 3, and 5 because I am an intercessor. Listen to what the word is saying. I pray that this word become flesh to somebody today. Now Sarai, Abram's wife, bare him no children, and she had an handmaid, an Egyptian, whose name was Hagar. And Sarai said unto Abram, Behold, now the Lord hath restrained me from bearing. I pray thee, go in unto my maid. It may be that I may obtain children by her. And Abram hearkened, he listened to the voice of Sarai, when God had already told him that he was going to be a father of many nations. Even though he didn't tell him how right then and there. But we come into that. We got to be careful with that, and just we gotta hearken to God, and we gotta wait for clear instructions from him. And Sarai, Abram's wife, took Hagar, her maid, the Egyptian. This is Genesis 16:3. After Abram had dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan, and gave her to her husband Abram to be his wife. And he went in unto her. He knew her. He slept with her. He laid with her. Hagar, and she conceived. She got pregnant. And when she saw that she had conceived, her mistress, Sarah, was despised. Y'all know what the word despise means. Come on now. And her eyes. And Sarai said unto Abram, my wrong be unto thee. I have given my maid unto thy bosom. And when she saw that she had conceived, I was despised in her eyes, and the Lord judged between me and thee. And stay right there for a minute. Now Sarah knew that God was not in there. God did not tell you to go give your handmaid to your husband so you can have children through that woman. God ain't told you nothing like that. And I know God ain't told her nothing like that. It's right here in the word. We got a mind. We got God will give us wisdom and knowledge. And I'm telling you, he will give it divine wisdom and knowledge. He yearns to give it to us. He wants to give it to us. Now she done did all this. Then gave her husband, gave the Egyptian woman, Hagar, to her husband. Now the woman that got pregnant, you mad, you a little jealous now. But you did this. You did this. This is your doing. That flesh is a mess, I'm telling you. I know. I'm going to skip on down to 15. Now after all of this, you done created yourself. You done created this stuff yourself. And I'm saying it to us, sometimes we create unnecessary warfare. Because we be doing stuff, saying stuff, getting wrapped up and tied up and tangled in stuff that God ain't even in and ain't never tell us to do. I'm going to go to 15. And God said unto Abraham, as for Sarai, thy wife. Now he done changed his name to Abraham, a father of many nations. And God said unto Abraham, 15, verse 15, as for Sarai, thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be. And I will bless her and give thee a son also of her. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her. Now, had she known this from the beginning, we be so in a rush. We be so eager. We want a microwavable God. God don't roll like that. He don't work like that. He move on his time. We are his children. We need to learn our place and stay in our own lane. Come on now. For real. Because we're going to get ourselves into some trouble. I'm talking about a big mess. I know I'm a living witness. Baby. Then Abraham fell on his face and laughed and said in his heart, and it's hard now, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? See, look at him. Why you doubting God? God Almighty. We do that. We really do. I've done it. God done told me before, go, and babe, I know I ain't have a dime. This is about 4 or 5 years ago. Clear as day, told me through the woman of God, told me through a dream, told me through a vision, told me through his word. And then confirmed it about 3 or 4 times. Pack your bags. Your address is about to change. But I'm looking at the natural. I ain't got no money. Me and my husband ain't got no money right now. I'm now, baby. Nope. I'm not finna move right now. And when I didn't move, when God told me to move, I had to wait for my season to come around all over again. We got to be careful. We got to be careful. And it said, he laughed and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? And shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? And Abraham said unto God, this is what he said to God, verse 18. Remember, follow me now, we in Genesis 16, verse 18. And Abraham said unto God, oh, that Ishmael, by Hagar, might live before thee. And God said, Sarah, thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. I will establish my covenant with Isaac for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. 20. And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation. 21. Listen. But my covenant, baby, somebody should have started running in their house right now, baby, because that thing good to me. But my covenant will I, this God, but my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year. I understand you got Ishmael, and you done sit here and listen and hearken to your wife and went in unto this woman and made this other woman your wife and everything, and had a baby with this woman. The baby didn't ask to be here. It's not the baby's fault. I see Ishmael over there. I see little Ishmael. I see him. Hey, all right? I'm gonna bless him too. He gonna be fruitful and multiply. Princes and everything gonna come out of him. I'm gonna make sure he all right, because you got favor on your life and I love you so. But my covenant is with Isaac, your son from your wife. The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. I hope y'all following me. God told me he don't need our help. I'm gonna give y'all another one. We gonna go over here. We gonna read today. I'm serious. We gonna read today. He don't need our help. And he was very serious about that. We're going to go to Numbers 4 and 15. I hope y'all ready to read. I hope y'all ready to study. This thing is so crucial and so serious. This season, God only requires us to just... Obedience is better than sacrifice. He wants us to obey. If he said something, that's what he meant. If he told us he gonna do something, trust me, he gonna make it good. He's not a man that he should lie, nor the son of man that he shall repent. That's Numbers 23 and 19. That's not my words. That's what the word of the Lord say. He don't need our help. We was not there when he created the foundations of the earth. I don't remember myself being there. I don't remember nobody being there. Baby, when none of us there, he did not need our help. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Hear me, brothers and sisters. This is so serious. It's so crucial. We have to learn to listen and be obedient. You can cause things to come down on your children, not just you. On your children. That's how generational curses is formed. Out of disobedience. Not listening. Look what happened to Saul. He told you to go in and kill everything. You want to do what the flesh is a mess. You want to do what you want to do. And a little shepherd boy came and took your spot. When your sons and grandsons and, oh my God, could have reigned for years and years and years and years and years. But your disobedience, it didn't only mess up you, it messed up your children, your children's children. Oh, we got. We're going to go to Numbers 4 and 15, and it reads, and when Aaron and his sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary and all the vessels of the sanctuary as the camp is to set forward, after that the sons of Kohath shall come to bear it. But they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These things are the burden of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation. Now, God then gave clear instruction on what to do, how to do it. And we're going to come on back to 2 Samuel. And we're going to talk about a little guy named Uzzah. I'm sure y'all know about him. We're gonna come right here. We're going to go to 2 Samuel 6 and 6 through 8. And listen to this. Listen to this. 6 and 6 through 8. 2 Samuel, follow me. 6 and 6 through 8. And when they came to Nachon's threshing floor, Uzzah put forth his hand to the ark of God and took hold of it, for the oxen shook it. So it kind of, and even though he was trying to do a good thing, he was trying to do a good thing. God don't need our help. He don't need our help. You already knew what to do, what not to do. You was not supposed to touch that. He gave clear instruction. I mean, they were so clear, so transparent. Baby, look, a baby could have got it. He told you what to do, what not to do, how to do it. It's right here in the word. It's right there in Numbers 4:15. I'm right here now in Samuel 2, the 2 Samuel 6 and 6 and 8. I'm going to read it again. And when they came to Nachon's threshing floor, Uzzah put forth his hand to the ark of God and took hold of it, for the oxen shook it. I don't care if it was about to fall. Andrea wasn't going to touch it, baby, because I come on here. We got to be obedient. I done got my tail whooped enough. By God, I don't want to get whooped anymore. I want the full-fledged abundance of what God had for me. It's time out for being so hard-headed. Do what you're supposed to do. Especially mothers and fathers. You want your children to be blessed. You want your grandchildren to be blessed. You want your whole family lineage to be blessed. Generational curses, you need to be speaking and decreeing. They stop with me. And generational blessings, generational wealth, generational health begins with me. That's what we need to be saying. 6 and 6, 2 Samuel. And when they came to Nachon's threshing floor, Uzzah put forth his hand to the ark of God and took hold of it, for the oxen shook it. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzzah, and God smote him there for his error. And there he died by the ark of God. He died. And most people, I've heard most saints, a lot of people, oh my God, why did God do that? Why did God? Baby, ain't no why. Look here. He gave clear instructions when the tabernacle was being built. Who was supposed to do this, who had this assignment, and keep it that way. God don't need our help. Look at the mess Sarah got herself into. Now, if you keep on reading about the story, she got so mad and jealous and angry, she done sent the woman, Hagar, and the little boy off into the wilderness, into the desert. Baby could have starved to death. The child didn't ask to be here now. And that woman didn't ask to be in that situation. Sarah did that. But God had already told Abraham he was going to make him a father of many nations. All these things was going to come out of him. He should never listen to his wife either. You should have sought the Lord and asked God, is this what you want me to do? Is this what you want me to do? Do you want me to take Hagar as my wife? Do you? Because God said, yeah, I see Ishmael. I see little Ishmael over there. I see him, and I'm going to bless him. Because the love I have for you and the favor that's on your life and the things that I got set in place for you, but my covenant is with Isaac. And if y'all keep reading, even when God told him to sacrifice Isaac, he said, thine son, thine only son. Because God wasn't nowhere in that with Ishmael and Hagar and all that mess that Sarah was telling her husband to do. God wasn't nowhere in that. He said, thine son, thine only son, Isaac, when he told him to go sacrifice his son. We got to be so careful. When God tells you to do something, you do it. When he tells you to move, you move. Because you don't know what's tied to it. You don't know. Your children's future, your grandchildren's future, all these things, it's bigger than just you. It's bigger than your feelings. Forget your feelings. Holiness is not about feelings. Because if it was, baby, when none of us be reading the word, when none of us be fasting, all of us will still be out here smoking dope, drinking, prostitute, all of that. Holiness is not about feelings. You got to know that you know that you know that you know. You got to get up and read the word when you don't want to. You got to get up and fast and pray when you don't want to. It's a numerous of times I didn't, baby, I was the one drinking more wine than a little bit. Partying, turning up, always at my house, everything. But God said, did I bless you with this beautiful home and have you to hollow this home out, consecrate this home, and give this home to me, and I gave it to you for you to sit here and tarnish everything that I blessed you with? How dare you? Disobedience will cause sickness in your body. Ask me how I know. I've been there. I've been there, being disobedient. God told me to go vegan 4 or 5 years ago. It took me a long time to do it, and he done sent the word through the prophet. He done sent the word through a dream. He done sent the word through the word. He didn't send the word, and I'm still, nope, baby, I was hard, nope. Andrea gonna do what she wanna do. I'm gonna do, I don't believe that this God is speaking to me, because God is not gonna have me to go, what I say, eat little rabbit food. That's not for me. But my health kept deteriorating. It kept, and I'm looking at my 6 kids. I'm like, Lord, now I know you didn't bless the fruit of my womb, bless me with a husband, bless me with 6 beautiful kids to take me away. He said, but I told you what to do. And he says right here in the word, he said, I want you to go vegan. I set you apart. I set you aside for my glory, for me. You're my mouthpiece. You're my vessel. And I want you to be healthy. And when I did it, it's like my health starts springing forth speedily. God said, that's all I wanted you to do, Andrea, was obey me. See, we don't know what God be setting us up for. And I thank God that I did, because my 10-year-old, which is 11 now, my baby had high cholesterol at a young age. Diabetes and all type of things run on my side of the family and my husband's side. See, I didn't know what God was setting me up for. But as soon as I did that and started feeding my kids the proper way, the way that God told me to feed myself and feed them, went back to the doctor, everything was gone. Blood work was fine. Headaches of mine was gone. My son dizzy spells was gone. The sluggishness was gone. We have to learn how to be obedient. Had I not did that, what could have happened to myself and my children, and also my husband? Because you know we have hidden ailments in our body, hidden sickness and infirmaries. We know of some, and then some we don't know of. Stuff be trying to creep up on us. But I thank God that I sat down and began to listen and hearken to the voice of the Lord. Let me tell y'all something. God don't need our help. If he tell you to move, move. He tell you to fast, fast. He tell you to get up in the middle of the night. I know you tired. I know, fellas, my brothers, y'all be working 12, 13, 8, 9 hour shifts. It's okay, because if you get up and pray like he tell you to, I promise you, he will give you supernatural strength. My sisters, my married women, my single women, my single parents, get up in the morning when he tell you to pray in the cool of the day. That's when everything is fresh. Your mind is clear. Your mind is fresh. You can hear him. There's no food in your belly. You can really hear him. Your spirit be in tune with him. He know the thoughts that he have toward us, to give us an expected end. He love us. He wants to bless us. We have a Father that sits high and look low. He wants to bless us. I'm hoping and praying that this word has really helped somebody, that it resonate in your spirit, that God begins to unlock the understanding of your mind, and that this word become flesh to you, that you get the revelation, a divine revelation like never before, that God began to send his ministering angels to minister to you like never before. I mean, give you clear, transparent revelation like never before. Don't move until God tell you to move. Don't do until God tell you to do. Be obedient. Obedient is better than sacrifice. I pray that everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Go be happy on purpose. Let nothing and no one steal your joy. Why? Because they did not give it to you anyway. I pray that the peace that surpasses all understanding finds you today. Favor, signs, and wonders and miracles are your portion. In the name of Jesus, I love you all. Have a wonderful day.